to turn things over to our Cheyenne Corinne. She's at Xfinity Live right now. A lot of folks there as well. They've been hyped all night, Cheyenne.
Oh, absolutely, Sheba. I mean, Philadelphia Eagles fans, they really had no doubt that we were going to win the Super Bowl. I know that we tried to not be too superstitious, but as soon as I walked into Xfinity, people were like, we are winning the Super Bowl. So all night it has been an entire celebration, and I just can't explain why it feels so different than it did before. I mean, just look at this entire crowd. You see people are standing on sofas, standing on the bar, standing on countertops. You see that there was confetti flying. You see that there are pom-poms. You see that right now they are listening to, the ultimatum, all we do is win, 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 and that is all that the Eagles are doing. We officially are Super Bowl champions. The energy is just crazy out here. When you went outside, obviously, Lincoln Financial Field, they were throwing those fireworks off, those green fireworks that we all love to see when we are here home at the Link, and people are just having a great time. Believe it or not, you see this crowd here inside, this same amount of people are actually outside, and the party is just as extraordinary, Sheba.
Cheyenne, do me a favor, because it's so loud at Xfinity Live, and understandably so, if you could put the mic right at your lips so that we can hear everything that you're saying over there. I mean, there have been so many incredible moments of tonight's game, tonight's Super Bowl. What was the crowd like when Cooper DeJean had that touchdown?
Oh, the crowd, Sheba, was going absolutely crazy. I had my phone out. I was trying to capture the moment, and then actually someone ended up bumping me while I was trying to record it. So I lost all of the footage, but that just kind of describes what the energy was like when that happened, because I was trying to capture it for all of our viewers at home, but people were just going crazy, celebrating that they couldn't help themselves. And I said, you know what? I said, forget the phone. Let me enjoy the moment with all of my Eagles fans. So that moment was a great moment, and so were so many other moments. I think that there was a certain point that all of us knew that the Eagles were officially Super Bowl champions, and at that point, we just all started going crazy here at Xfinity Live.
Was there a time, Cheyenne, where the crowd at Xfinity Live just kind of relaxed a little bit and said, okay, we got this, or were they in that nail-biter mode for the entire game?
Well, I mean, Sheba, you know that us Eagles fans, we are very confident, some would say cocky, so I'm not even going to lie to you that by the time that Kendrick stopped performing, that Meek Mill is starting to play. But by the time that Kendrick was done performing, it was a wrap. We started celebrating as soon as halftime, to be completely honest. I mean, some of us were still crossing our fingers, but the party started then. We were confident. Time I spent. This is the anthem, Sheba. You already know.
Okay, that's good to hear, Cheyenne, because we here in the Fox 29 newsroom, we were like holding our breath throughout the entire game. Someone like myself, I lived through the Falcons-Patriots game. Scott Grayson's here with us, one of our sports anchors. Do you remember that? I think it was 2017, 2018, where the Falcons blew that lead.
28-3.
And I feel scarred by that. So as I'm watching the Eagles play the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's not over until it's over.
And we knew 2 years ago that the Eagles had a double-digit lead on this same Chiefs team. So I was with you. Until this got really into the fourth quarter, you couldn't really start relaxing a little bit, but what a night. I mean, 2 Super Bowl titles in the last 7 years. And I was stunned and caught as I was watching some of the confetti falling out there and remembering the players who stood on the field and watched the Chiefs confetti colors fall. And they absorbed that and they used that as motivation for this year.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, most definitely.